Hey everybody, it's me, Ricardo A1 on the forums and on Facebook. I figured I'd make a video of me fixing my car over the winter. That's my car. You guys probably know it. Some of you, if you don't know it, it's been my pride and joy and my demise as a human being as well. Anyways, I was going to do my winter repair mods, and it was going to be this. This is a throwout bearing. It goes on the slave cylinder, and I thought it was going to be this bearing that was rattling, was causing issues. Let's try to get this camera to focus. Anyways, this started this craziness. I'll run through it real quick. Hopefully I don't bore you. I'm not a YouTuber per se, but I think this deserves a video. My life as a Super Coupe owner. Anyways, I started by taking, on the way to this, I started with my nifty stainless steel exhaust, and I got a welding machine, and I thought it was gonna be awesome and put the new Borla muffler on it, and I think I did a decent job, but the weld looks like shit, but it is what it is. It is stainless steel, so this 125 amp welder was not the right welder to do the job. But it's there, it's stuck on. We'll see if it cracks. If it cracks, that's okay. I would just bring it to a shop, but at least I don't have to depend on a shop to do it. Then next in line came these headers. I have a lot of under hood temperature issues, and so I took them off, and I'm planning on wrapping them with some titanium DEI wrap. Everybody says that they're gonna rust, they're gonna do this, they're gonna do that. I don't think I have another choice. I don't want to send these out. It's mild steel long tube headers for 94, well, for a Super Coupe, and yeah, it looks like they've been holding up pretty well, so I don't want to spend money on it by coating them again, etc. I think the wrap will help me, and if they rust, they rust, and I'll go stainless steel and spend more money on the car, like everything else. I have these gaskets, and they're the thick ones, and of course, with my luck, one of them fell apart. They're supposed to be reusable, so now it's not. So yeah, so now I gotta order a new set of gaskets. They're about 30 bucks. The other side came out nice and clean, so I could reuse it if I wanted to, but I guess I'll have a spare one and just change this one, and then, because this has to come off in order to do a transmission job on a Super Coupe. It is what it is. That's the life of a Super Coupe owner with long tube headers. Next in line, so I went over here, and I've been prepping myself and bought parts for the clutch upgrade, or I thought I had an upgrade, but I guess I don't. I had bought this RAM kit, and it worked out pretty good. And obviously took the transmission out, and I'm at the point where I took the clutch off, and this is the problem, and I knew that from day one, and is that this is too small, and it's not really grabbing the entire puck. It's only like utilizing a little bit of it. It looks fine on both sides, aside from that detail that it seems like they use some cheap Korean pressure plate, probably stock replacement, nothing like an upgrade. See, made in Korea. Those are awesome. I'm basically driving a Hyundai, I believe, when I use this clutch. And then this is my collection of clutches, because I've had lots of luck with a Super Coupe and clutches. This was my original center force, nice and rusty. This thing shifted and it was like over here. It held up fine. It blew a disc twice, but you know, it had a nice life. I just didn't think it was strong enough, so I bought what I thought was a dual friction, but I really didn't get a dual friction because I don't think this is the dual friction pressure plate. It's a different design, actually very similar to the Korean version, you can see. And these were made by Luke, and I bought a Luke replacement for a F-150 with a heavy duty pressure plate. I believe these are the ones that Center Force are doing for the dual friction. I can't afford $500 for a dual friction kit. Those prices are outrageous nowadays. So here is my awesome thinking, and hopefully this works. If it doesn't, I'll be dropping the tranny one more time. And then I don't know what to do. Probably put a stock clutch on it at this point. So yeah, this is a heavy duty pressure plate. I didn't come with these. I took it off this and put it on here. And I made my own dual friction pressure plate. This is my old dual friction disc. Probably seen it on another video. And it didn't hold on a burnout, and this is how I ended up with this pile. This is the disc that came with this kit. This pressure plate will use the entire puck area. You can see it's gonna line up perfectly. It's supposed to go this way. And it's gonna work. I'm hoping it's the right dimensions and it thing will release when I've all bolted together, because that's gonna be another episode of life as a Super Coupe owner. I don't know, a lot of people don't recommend these springs. These hub springs are probably not worth the trouble, but I have this, and this is what I'm gonna end up using, because this is another $200 if I wanted to go that way again. This is part of that pile of BS. This was a insert for my spec flywheel. I did a number on it. Good job. That was that burn I was talking to you about, and that was fun. Let me walk over here. Dun, dun, dun. Here's how the spec flywheel came. Nothing in there. This is what the Luke disc looks like. It doesn't have the large puck, so I'm not gonna use it. Where's my stuff? Oh. I don't know. I thought I had my old flywheel somewhere in my garage. All right, this is the fun part. I'm thinking I'm gonna change. Let's get down here underneath the car. Explain to you how awesome it is to be under a Super Coupe with jack stands. It's completely amazing. I love being down here. It is home. I've been here more than I can imagine. It's basically my doghouse. I'm joking, of course. I have no freaking idea how to get this damn thing off. If somebody knows, let me know. I have no idea. They say pull, twist, whatever. If twist this way, it stops. I can't pull. You twist it this way. I can't pull it. Anyways, I was thinking this is my problem over rattling. All the rattle noise I was getting after I put that last clutch in. I was having so much fun when I heard that noise. I put it on the forums. If anybody knew what it was, everybody was like, oh, it's a throttle bearing, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yep, it probably is. And this is the cheap kind. See how it like wobbles and all that. Let me give you up close. Yeah, I thought it was, you know, it's got to be this because, you know, it was the cheap version. The other one's a little more robust and looks more like the original one. But this was not the problem. This is not the problem of my noise, and I'm gonna bring you over to what, shimmy over here. This is my spec flywheel with a brand new insert, which I managed to make hotspots on because, you know, I drive like a maniac. Yeah, this is my rattling noise. Oh yeah, I love it. I love really expensive parts when they fall apart. There's no reason for this ring to be loose. It's secured by some tiny Allen bolts. I'm on my way of, I think I'm gonna take this off and inspect how I managed to make this loose and if I can actually fix it. I'm pretty upset about it. This sucks. Yeah, and this is the underside of a Super Coupe without a transmission. I got my awesome joint over here when I replaced the rack last time. All right, let's get the hell out of here. And this is about it. You can't take the transmission off without removing the draft shaft. You just gotta drop the differential a little bit. This is a little trick of the trade. A lot of people just drop the tank and do all that mess. So, all right, that's my update. I'm sure I'll have others, and hopefully you'll like it. Yeah, maybe this video will make me $1 million on YouTube. If not, that's fine. Bring you into my world a little bit, and wish me luck, because I really don't like working on this car any more than any other Super Coupe owner, and I'm kind of sick of it. I just like driving it, but it's not fun when it's making noises and have to do all that stuff. All right, signing out. Thanks.